As we begin this presentation, we would like to first express our heartfelt thanks to each individual, church, and organization that has been a part of the Restrepos ministry for the last 20 plus years. In these 20 plus years, God has seen fit to use our family in many different ministries: inner city work, children's work, ladies ministries, teaching English, sports ministries, prison ministries, campus ministries, along with others, most recently in the formation of the Evangelical Council of Murcia.
But our greatest joy lies in the area of church planting. Our service overseas started in January of 1987 in Montevideo, Uruguay, where we were trained in church planting. In December of 1989, the ministry took us to an entirely different continent, Europe, and into the country of Spain. Here we served in Barcelona until 1994, when we put the local church in the hands of a national pastor.
In 1995, we found ourselves living in a new city called Murcia in the southeast of Spain. Without any contacts, but with the firm conviction of God's direction, we began a pioneer work in this city. In 1998, the fruit of this labor came of age in the baptism of the first believer, Lole, and by God's grace, this has been a tradition ever since. Not a year goes by when a handful of new converts follow the obedient step of baptism. This all gave way to the formation of the Asamblea Cristiana Church, or Christian Assembly, in the city of Murcia. This church will celebrate its 10th anniversary in 2008. In February 2007, the church was turned over to Dimas Alvarez, a national pastor who had been serving alongside of Rafael as an elder since 2003. Dimas and his family have the full support of the church board and the congregation. Christian Assembly is an active church reaching into the lives of many different people groups in Spain and effectively building and ministering into family lives and individual lives of those whom God is calling out to Himself. Raphael and Mary are no longer the senior pastors of the Murcia Church, but will continue to serve on the board and offer guidance to the mother church in the city of Murcia.
Our focus for the last few months has been the daughter church in the city of Torrevieja, 1 hour from Murcia on the Mediterranean coast. Here lies a world unknown even to many Spaniards. In 2004, the church in Murcia launched a project into the international community, settling and many retiring in the Spanish sun. Beginning as a house meeting and moving on to a small storefront, the International Christian Assembly began to reach into the lives of these people. The first baptisms took place in the summer of 2004, and today the church averages 50 believers from over 15 countries, all under the common trade language of English. Today, ICA, as we call it, has moved to a larger facility and is running very much independently of the Murcian Mother Church, and has developed an active women's ministry and children's program. 2 of the week's highlights are the separate Bible studies that are carried out for the different groups. The life of the body is an active one, and we are convinced that even though the church is so young, it has become a must in the active life of these believers. Reverend Steve Campbell and his wife Irene Maria have stepped up to take the pastorate during these months of absence. We are all seeking God's direction for the future of this thriving church and feel that if it works out, the Campbells will be invited to form part of the staff.
To date, the ministry in Spain has been reaching out into other mission fields. No matter how young or old a church is, it must learn to look outward with the purpose of fulfilling the Great Commission. In this way, the Christian Assembly churches have been involved in Cuba since 2002, and in the last couple of years into North Africa. In Cuba, we provide financial help to 12 pastors and have also given medicine and books for use in the ministry. If you would be interested in the Cuba project, please talk to us. In North Africa, we assist workers in their planting efforts. We take literature for the training of nationals and correspondence from the radio broadcast of Transworld Radio. Again, if you would like to help in the North Africa project, please speak to us.
Along the years, we have always encouraged friends and supporters to come to Spain and help as a summer worker. We have had a number of visits in the last term, and you can be the next to come and share your gifts and talents on the mission field. God has been faithful in guiding this ministry. We expect to start 2 new churches upon our return to Spain in the province of Murcia.
Thank you for all your support. Without it, the job would just be extremely difficult. May God add to your account as you minister and have ministered to the saints in Spain. God bless you, and please continue to pray that God will continue to open doors for the utterance of His word, working together with God and you to expand the kingdom until Jesus comes again.